New grants by state from $5,000 to $15,500, all the way up to $250,000 in grants. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde, and welcome to the #1 community for real estate income, grants, and credit. So if you'd like to know more about these new grants by state, from $5,000 to $15,500, all the way up to $250,000 in grants, make sure you watch the video to the end. Leave a comment below if you need help with anything. Number 1, Charlotte, North Carolina, $5,000 all the way up to $250,000 in grants. So the Foundation for the Carolinas just announced a new small business grant program called the Beyond Grant. So this is $20 million in grants funded by Wells Fargo. And these grants will aid hundreds of small businesses in Charlotte for the next 2 years, all the way through 2024. So the program is primarily for diverse business owners and those from underrepresented backgrounds who've been struggling to get capital funds to finance and grow their businesses. So the grants can be used for expenses such as rent, mortgage, utilities, etc. Now, one of the things I like about these grants is that they have grants for everyone, from startup companies to mid-sized companies and even larger established companies. And they have 3 tiers of their grant programs. So the first tier is for startup companies and is their Build for Success grant. Now these are grants from $5,000 to $20,000 in grants for startups. The next tier is their Grow for Prosperity grant. And these are $20,000 to $100,000 in grants for mid-sized companies. And the next and final grant is their Make Bold Moves grants. These are $100,000 to $250,000 in grants for larger established companies. So they've really covered everyone with these grants, from startups all the way up to established companies. So to apply for these $5,000 to $250,000 in grants, your business must meet the following criteria. Number 1, your business must be located in the corridors of opportunity zone on the west side of Charlotte. Number 2, your business must be located in Charlotte, obviously. Number 3, your business must have between 1 and 499 employees, not more. And number 4, your business must be registered with the Secretary of State for North Carolina. So the application process opened up on September 28th, and the deadline to apply for these $5,000 to $250,000 in grants is October 28th at 5 p.m. So if you'd like to apply for the Beyond Open Grant and get more information on this grant opportunity, you can go directly to their website at beyondopenclt.com. Number 2, Iowa, $5,500 to $15,500 in grants. So the Marion City Council just recently announced the second round of grants through their Business Innovation and Support Grant Program. So these are ARPA funds and grants that have been set aside to help small businesses. So these support grants are meant to aid struggling business owners that are facing higher costs to operate their businesses, employee shortage, lack of marketing, business innovation, etc. So the first phase was very successful in that many businesses received $15,500 in grants to keep their doors open and keep their businesses flowing. So to qualify to apply for this $5,500 to $15,500 in grants, your business must meet the following criteria. Number 1, your business must be located in Marion. Number 2, your business must have been in business since September 1st of 2020. Number 3, your business must have between 1 to 10 employees. And number 4, there may be a 25% cash match requirement. So the grant is being administered by the Chamber of Commerce along with the City of Marion. And to get more information to apply for this $5,500 to $15,500 in grants, you can go directly to their website at cityofmarion.org. Number 3, Washington, Ellenburg, $2,500 in grants. So the Catitas County Chamber of Commerce is administering a new grant for small businesses. The grant program is called the CBDG CV Small Business Grant Program. And this grant is actually for locally owned businesses. So this grant is actually going to be helping these businesses with things such as operational expenses, their rent, their utilities, their mortgages, etc. Now this is actually welcome news because a lot of businesses have been highly impacted in this location by the pandemic and rising costs to operate, like most businesses are facing all around the country, specifically brick and mortar and also retail locations. So this grant can go a long way in helping them with utilities and other expenses related to operating the business. So to qualify and to apply for this $2,500 in grants, your business must meet the following criteria. Number 1, your business must have been in business 1 year prior to the application. Number 2, you must be able to demonstrate and show a loss of income. And number 3, you must meet LMI household income qualifications. That's actually a criteria for the grant. So the deadline to apply for this grant is October 7th, and you can get more information and apply for this $2,500 in grants by going directly to their website at catitascountychamber.com/loans and grants. So these are just a few of the new grants in new states. By popular demand, we're going to be covering all locations. So make sure you drop your city and your state in the comment section below so we can make sure that we cover you. Also, our resource area is the top resource area for grants all around the country. So if you need grants for your small business, if you're looking for self-employment grants, real estate grants, and much more, we've got you covered. Our resource area has thousands of grants for small businesses, financial grants, short-term grants, long-term grants, and much more. So make sure you actually connect with us by going to my website at AskRinde.com, clicking on grants, and getting started today. Also, our grants masterclass is now open. So if you'd like to learn how to properly position yourself and your business to receive grants consistently coming into your business as an income stream, make sure you join us for our grants masterclass by going to my website at AskRinde.com, clicking on grants, and getting started today. We have students from all around the country making big changes and impacts in their areas. So make sure you join us for our grants masterclass by going to my website. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me. My email address is AskRindeNetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.